Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to do a few replays on recent E-Star event, and it's been happening in Seoul. A lot of replay has been good. It's been really good. It's been coming out of that tournament. So this is one of them. This is the Moon versus XlorD. XlorD is the German player, I believe, and he's going to be the yellow undead on the 4 o'clock on Terenas Stand, and Moon is going to be the blue night elf at the 10 o'clock on Terenas Stand. It looks like both players are going to standard, and XlorD is going for fast decay build. this replay is really highly recommended for some reason. I have no idea what XlorD is going to do as a freaking European player. Last time I said that, Grubby won the whole WCG, so probably shouldn't jinx Moon to lose this. But I really think Moon has improved his game a lot since he got married, and I don't know what does one has to do with the other. And it looks like Moon tried to use the Whisper to block the Acolyte, but didn't work. Acolyte is going to go straight to the 11 o'clock just to check out the camp and maybe do some Acolyte jacking. Here it comes. Acolyte is going to see no Ocean War in the back of Moon's base, so he's going to go straight to the 11 o'clock. That lightning show has been casted down the Archer. Let's see if the Acolyte can do some. Oh no, okay, it looks like Warden is back on the Acolyte for a second. While the Archer is trying to kill all and the Ocean Lord is going to kill all the creeps. And the DK just out. And let's see, Skeleton Staff. And where the looks like Acolyte was killed with a freaking Shadow Strike. And DK is uncharacteristically for an undead player. He's going to creep. Normally when Ted do this, he's going to come straight over, but well, seeing it's Moon and he's started creeping already. Okay, there's three strength over here, DK or whatever. And it looks like DK is going to go fast tier level 2 again, again as well. Moon is going to go after this tunneler, and he's going to probably head over straight to the undead base after this camp is being crept, or he's going to get to tier 3. He's looking to be level 3 before he comes over to the undead. So level 2 DK grabbed a Ring Protection +2. Let's see if he notices this item still on the ground. Oh, he didn't see it. Alright. Looks like the Moon is going to creep the shop and is going to get a level 3 Warden before he goes into undead base and harass. And Skeleton's going to chase the Wisp around, and here comes the DK. Oh, let's see, this Wisp is going to detonate this. Oh no, never mind. Warden is going to hit level 3 after the camp, and he's picked up a Wand of Illusion. That's going to be awesome when the Warden go harass the crap out of the undead. You can just send a couple illusions in, and real Warden goes in afterwards, and Undead has no idea which one to pull the ghouls focus first. Here's a level 3 Warden, and here comes the DK. Oh, creep jacked Moon, nicely done. And XlorD is going to pick up a boost of speed out of the shop, so no boost of speed for the Warden. Warden grabbed the Staff of Interpretation though. Almost another level 2 Shadow Strike. DK really needs to run for it because level 2 Shadow Strike doesn't do well, doesn't take it, pretty hard to, what I'm trying to say, level 2 Shadow Strike is really hard to dodge if you don't run for it like in the beginning, because if you get Shadow Strike the first time, Warden just gonna keep chasing you until you TP your staff or something. Well, DK has the aura and the boost of speed, so he technically should be faster, but the Shadow Strike slows you down. Whatever. See, XlorD is going to see a Warden, so the Warden is going to focus. All the ghouls are going to get pulled. The Warden is like, and the XlorD is like, which one's a real Warden? He's going to use his ghouls to kill this illusion, and the real Warden just walks right. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. And look, XlorD is going to look for that real Warden, or at least see where the hell the Night Elf is creeping. And the Warden just saw the DK. DK gets another Shadow Strike. Yeah, DK really needs to. Oh, it looks like DK is going to TP out of this because Warden has enough mana to do like 20 more. Maybe. Let's see, Shadow Strikes, 4 or 5 Shadow Strikes while DK is there, so DK really needs to run for it. And the build order looks like it's going to be a Slaughterhouse, Ghouls, and Destroyers. or I haven't seen a fiend in the ground yet. So. Or nor the second hero, so I don't know what. There's the Lich, and yeah, the Acolyte has to get out of there. Meanwhile, Warden is gonna creep. He's natural, nothing too exciting besides that little DK dodge. Warden is going to help the creeping, and she's gonna get out to have the Panda soak up all the experience. Here comes the skeleton, so it's gonna see all the creeping going on. And here we go. We're gonna see 4 skeletons. I think I think XlorD passed the staff a couple of times, so he can get a couple more skeletons out to help him creep. I do that all the time. I don't know why nobody's do that. Panda gets the Lion Horn of Stormwind, and where's the Warden? I would expect the Warden. Oh, here we go. Warden to harass the undead base a little bit. It looks like Warden is going to be Nova, and no, it's going to get focused. Warden needs to get out, and the Lich is going to survive because there's a DK, level 2 DK right here. Just heal him. Here's the Warden back again, and the Warden really needs to run for it now. Yeah, use the Staff of Teleportation to get out, and that is going to creep here. Finish this camp off. Let's see what he get. He got a Green Protection +2 and a Sentry Ward on the. I think the Sentry Ward drop was from the shop. Oh god. Anyway, Warden soak up some Moonwell mana and come straight back. Let's see. We're gonna see some Dryas and Bears. There's the lures and tier 3. Yep, big Dryas and Bears. Just very standard versus undead. And undead probably gonna counter with fiends and abominations and destroyers. It's just so we're setting up for a standard game, except the length of the game is kind of not standard. Especially if you play Moon. If you play a long ass game against Moon, chances are you're gonna lose because he out-macros you, and looks like Undead is having a really hard time to freaking you know, hard time to creep this. Lost a ghoul to Shadow Strike, and Warden's gonna try to whack on this statue, and I think Warden's better off whacking on this Lich or the DK. There's no one coil on the Warden. Warden really needs to run for it. Panda's gotta be level 3. It's level 3 by now, and it looks like Moon's not gonna expand here anytime soon. He doesn't have the map control yet, but here comes the Dryas and Bears are gonna be queued up, and level 3 Panda. Here we go. We're gonna see some standard push. Maybe let's see if Moon throw down expansion while doing a push against Undead. It's a very standard tactic. Anyway. Couple statues, tier 3 tech, and we're gonna see a second fiend coming out, third fiend coming out for XlorD. XlorD is looking for almost a level 4 pay now. He's gonna just creep the 7 o'clock. Yeah, creep as many gold mines as you can. You never know when you're gonna need one. Just not StarCraft 2. You can't just expand out of nowhere. You have to creep the gold mine first. Here comes the Warden. Nova coil. No, okay. Alright, let's see if Warden can do some creep jack. There's a Shadow Strike on the Fiend. That's gonna be healed on the DK for sure. Or even not even. It can be healed by the statue too. And yeah. So the Night Elf has map control for for a brief period of time because the Dryas Undead can't creep anywhere he wants. And Undead, yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Undead cannot creep anywhere he wants. He has to pull the creeps and try to dodge some. There's this extension I was looking for. This is exactly what Moon always do versus Undead. He put pressure on the Undead, and then I throw down expansion, and then keep the Undead fighting him on the ground, just out micro everybody. And the Shade is gonna follow. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if XlorD knows about the expansion. Let's see if he does. He doesn't. The Shade has no idea. Maybe he's going there. Yep. Now he's going to see the Tree of Life, so he's gonna have 5 minute window to do something. Either do a frontal attack or counter expand himself. Let's see what he's trying to do. He's going to he's not making the 6th Acolyte yet, so he's not gonna counter expand. Not a real Warden? No, yeah, that's a real Warden. Okay. What happened to the one? Okay, it's on the Panda. Panda almost a level 4, and the Shade is gonna see what exactly Panda has.
Our warriors have engaged.
Hello, engagement. Nova coil of creep. This is how desperate the Undead are looking for experience. All the creeps. You just have to nuke the creeps to get it killed. Anyway, 4 fiends now, and I'm pretty sure that's the many fiends you want in the battle. We're gonna see some more statues and destroyers and probably abominations just to get some disease cloud going. And here's the bears. Really nukes the bears first. The panda gets nuked first, and the fiend's got the burrow. Oh, nicely done. And a couple of destroyers in the air, and let's see, panda's gonna get killed. Warden doesn't have a staff. The panda has a staff of preservation and staff for teleportation, so I don't know what what Moon was thinking there. And there's an orb on the lich. I didn't even see that, so I think Moon needs to TP. But now, yeah, I don't think he can sustain this fight. This thing. I don't think Warden has. Yeah, Warden has a TP. I don't know why he hasn't done it. Lost 3 bears already, and these freaking weak units are going to be focused one by one. The fiends get revealed by this goblin lab, and the bird fiend has to come up, and the Warden is gonna get killed. Wow. So Moon lost both heroes in this battle and lost complete map control, and you can say bye to this your natural, because here comes Undead. Undead is going to take down your natural, and there's nothing you can do. Warden has to come out of the tavern. There we go. Destroyers are going to focus down the Entangled Gold Mine, and let's see pull some wisps. Dude, Moon needs to pull some wisps to repair. Now once it's up, nope, looks like the Tree of Life is going to have to entangle it again. And where's the freaking Warden? Warden is going to come over and probably use the Warp of Venom to get one destroyer killed. Or he's getting nuked again. Here we go. Watch it. Okay, Coil went on a Fiend instead of the Warden. If I were Undead, I would just nuke the Warden again, just to make sure, just to make him chuck more Moonwell mana in the back of his base. Let's see if the Moonwell has Spring Well upgrade. Nope. Moonwells still have 300 mana. They don't have the Spring Well upgrade, so they don't. They can be sucked dry pretty quick by a couple heroes. And here comes the first bear. That's a bad idea. Just asking to be nuked at this point. Yeah, because the Warden still doesn't have a staff of preservation, and the panda's still taking forever. Now the panda's out. And I think now that's where Undead needs to get out. Oh my God, he's trying to chase down that bear. I don't know how much damage. I really know. I don't know if he knows how much damage he's doing. He's taking out. He's troops. Yeah, when you see 2 heroes like that, you really need to. Now I think the pros are pretty good at finding out which one's the real one, because the destroyer can just use absorb magic to see which one takes damage from that dispel. Anyway, Warden is going to chase DK around. DK is almost full HP and has the potion of lesser. Potion lesser invulnerability, and here comes Warden, gets nuked again, and Warden didn't TP. I don't. Oh, okay, whatever. I think it's kind of pointless to TP at that point. You're out of move. You TP like what 20 yards away from where you are, so, and the Undead is right there to get you just to nuke you again. So might as well just die. And here comes the bear. Is gonna get killed. So Moon has nothing. Moon has one half-dead panda left to defend, and I think XlorD is wondering why he hasn't TP'd yet. Where's the panda go? Panda went over here, and critically Moon has saved his expansion. Maybe that's gonna pay off later. More troops being streamed in for the Undead. Undead is going to think about finishing this game here now, rather than play like what 30 more minutes. Half an hour more, and I think if I were Undead, I would start expanding. Let's see if he has money. He does have the money to expand. 255 gold wood and 280 for the Haunted Gold Mine. He has complete map control, so I don't know why he's not doing it. And the Dryad is going to hide the Warden out of the tavern. Expansion is going to be up and running for the Moon, so Moon is going to have better economy, but although less inferior hero level to Undead. Here in the next 3 minutes, if the Moon can somehow manage to hold off and not lose Moonwells like this. But looks like Moon's going to do a counter harass. Where is he going? I know he's looking to do some shopping over here, and while he's going to sacrifice his main to this Undead army. And here we go. Panda's going to do some Breath of Firing, or he's going to oh, Moon's going to do some Goblin Macro. Holy God! All 3 sappers. I think a sapper costs 240 gold or something. That's a lot of freaking money Moon just spent. Here we go. Let's see if XlorD find out about this. No, get down. The first one died, and second one.